I'm David.
I'm Skylar.
I'm James.
And I'm Jordan.
And we are the Virtual Boys, coming at you with a podcast dedicated to all things Nintendo. Virtual Boys can be found on their website at virtualboys.xyz. There you can catch up with Nintendo articles, reviews, and join in on some great discussions. Don't forget to find them on your social network of choice through links in the website. Also, make sure you subscribe for more. We hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome back, guys. This is the second episode of Virtual Boys Podcast. Here we are again, and today we're going to start off with a news segment, which we will be doing every episode from this point onward. Then we're just going to focus on Smash Brothers, the new update, and what we want to see from the rest of the series. So welcome again to Virtual Boys, and the news that we have today begins with Kirby's birthday. Yesterday, Kirby celebrated its 23rd birthday.
Happy birthday, Kirby!
What year is it for?
The 23rd anniversary.
Oh.
That was the 22nd.
Yeah, it's not a big milestone per se, but Kirby celebrated his birthday.
They had a reason to put up 3 Kirby games on the eShop.
Yeah, I know. And those 3 Kirby games are Kirby Squeak Squad, Kirby and the Crystal Shard, well, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, and Kirby Returns to Dreamland from the Wii.
That was a good one.
Oh,
that is a really good one.
I actually do not have the Wii one, so I'll probably pick that up.
It's a good price. It's $20 too.
Yeah,
$20.
only
That's
$20, kind of
the
almost
game,
remaster.
The game is still $50, so.
Yeah, so I'll probably pick that up then. Squeak Squad is also pretty good, and 64. I enjoy it. So they chose some really good Kirby games.
They did. I mean,
I
think they're classic Kirby games that deserve to be replayed or played by those who haven't played it before. So.
Absolutely. So again, happy birthday, Kirby. In other news, Animal Crossing, the Happy Home designer, is going to have 400 different amiibo cards
And
that are going to
$3
be produced.
mystery packs.
Wait, how many cards are in each pack? 3?
3 cards
Just
in
3.
each pack.
How many rares are in each?
1 rare in each pack and 2
guaranteed?
commons.
So it's
guaranteed 1 rare and 2
That's better than
2 commons.
Pokemon.
Man,
But even then, by that logic, the rares are only like 30% rare.
That's horrible. I play Magic the Gathering, and packs are $4. You get 15 cards, and there's half as many cards in a set as that.
Yeah, they're 300 yen in Japan per pack, which is like $3.
So, yeah, it translates to about $3.
So it's $1 a card, basically, is what
That's
it
so
turns out to.
terrible.
It's pretty crazy.
Is the
Oh.
RFID chip really what's driving that price up?
No, not really.
I
Also,
don't think RFID chips are that expensive.
Also recently in Japan too, they had like what do you say? Like they had to cut back on the cards and stuff. So the stores were going to get way more cards than they were going to, but Nintendo had to cut back on how many cards it was producing.
Yeah, according to reports, the first series of 100 cards launched yesterday, July 30th, along with the game in Japan. And apparently here in North America, there are going to be 200, or maybe it's not North America, but there are going to be 200 amiibo cards in production by September.
Wow.
And then they're going to double it by the end of the year. So
What are they going to put on all those cards? Are they going to be items as well? Like, you got the bug net! Or...
Are these only usable in the Animal Crossing game?
as far as we can tell, they can
The really
only,
crappy
yeah,
board
this
one?
report says can only be used in Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer.
Yeah,
Happy Home Designer. So, I don't know.
Get your Isabelle card, I guess.
They really should have put this on like a
She's like the
canon, a flagship Animal Crossing game.
Yeah, for real. That's a lot of money to spend on cards that you may not get, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And people are going to be putting up those singles online for scalpers prices.
Right. So, yeah, if you're into collecting cards and, well, Animal Crossing.
If you're into collecting cards, start Magic. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Pokemon cards, but I can play with the Pokemon cards. I can't really do a whole lot with these.
Even if they do make amiibo Pokemon cards, it's still a game, you know.
At least,
exactly.
right. It'd be great if they were to put like the Pokemon card game as a game on the Wii U or something.
Yeah,
That'd be
Use the
fun.
cards
bring back
that
the Pokemon card game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think that would be a much better
Oh,
use of
I
these
love the
cards
Pokemon
than
trading
what
card
they're doing
game.
here.
Well, somebody actually hacked through some of the NFC codes in the Amiibo and found that there were slots for all 700 and something
Well,
Pokemon.
Did 400 of those slots just get eaten up by
That's a
Animal
good.
Crossing.
That's a good question, but
Whoa.
I don't know if like the guy
Boom.
actually saw.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw the Pokemon names or IDs assigned to the Pokemon, but
Yeah.
there were definitely enough slots for all of them.
I don't know. I'm not going to believe anything until Game Freak comes out and says, hey, Pokemon, next game, cards.
Yeah.
Well,
They've done it
there's
before.
been a lot of leaks going around for the next 7th gen Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I should
like
look that up.
another image popped up on Cerebi recently,
Mm-hmm.
and the coloring scheme was announced. It's like a green, red ghost Pokemon with one open eye and one closed eye.
Oh, really?
But yeah, with back to the Animal Crossing cards, I think they'll look good and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna pay $1 per card.
No, definitely
If it was
not.
like
That's
7
terrible.
cards per pack, 10 cards, that'd be nicer, but
3 cards per $3 pack is not. It's not good.
That's insane. That's extortion right there.
So we've also got some news on Dragon Quest.
yeah, Dragon Quest XI is going to be coming to the PS4, 3DS, and yet to be released Nintendo NX.
Well, it's being considered for development. For
I heard
NX.
it was actually going to be released. Is it just just considered, or
Yeah,
So
I heard it was
in-
considered.
From what I've read, in one of Square Enix's gag reel,
that's what Famitsu said, by the way. But anyway.
in Square Enix's gag reel, they said it was going to come to NX, and then
Uh-huh.
Famitsu said that it's being considered right now.
Yeah, I should go back and
Also, Dragon Quest X is coming to to Wii U as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or not Wii U, NX.
Oh wait, it's coming to
It's
NX as well.
Yeah, it's already out on Wii U.
Yeah, it's already out on Wii U. In Japan.
Right.
But it's going to be coming to NX as well?
Coming to NX as well. So these are the first 2 games that we've heard about that.
Officially being announced for NX.
Well, not officially. I don't think they can officially announce it yet because it's not an
Okay.
announced console.
Uh-huh.
But that's probably why it's being considered right now as well, because
Mm-hmm.
they can't really announce that they're doing something when Nintendo themselves have not announced.
Right.
Well,
project.
and then the gaming community takes that and just goes overboard, saying, "Oh, NX is going to be coming out in 2016," which maybe that is a possibility, but there is no release date for the PS4 or 3DS versions.
Well,
either.
on top of that, when Dragon Quest X came out for the Wii U, PS4, and 3DS, all 3
did
of
it
them
come
had.
out for the PS4?
It did.
It did. Okay.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
They all. No, it did not.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't.
It
I
was
can't
Wii U
remember.
and Wii.
It was Wii U, and 3DS. It came out. It had drastically different release dates for all 3 of those. So just because it's being considered for the NX right now, doesn't mean it's going to come out at the same time that it's going to come out on the
That's an excellent
PS4.
point. Yeah.
I'm not too into Dragon Quest, but I am excited to see where it comes with. So I've just never played any
It's
of the
okay, you should
games,
play a game.
guys. Oh yeah, we can play one.
Dragon Quest IX's really good.
All right, well I'll have to get started with Dragon Quest IX. In other random news, Terraria is finally coming to the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. It's
really
been
cool.
on other platforms for a very long time, but we're getting it finally on the Wii U and 3DS.
It's a fun game. I wonder how it will interact with the touchscreen. I think it would actually make Terraria a lot easier to manage.
That's true, especially since both the Wii U and the 3DS have the touchscreens. I've played Terraria on my iPad a little bit, since I have a Mac and I don't. It's not on Mac. It's a fun game. It feels like 2D Minecraft to me. That's the only thing I can
I think
compare
it's
it
more
to, 'cause I
focused
love
on like
Minecraft.
survival adventure than
Yeah,
Minecraft
it
is.
definitely is. There's no creative or
Minecraft's a
anything.
lot more about creativity and building things, whereas Terraria is about building to survive.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, we've also got a really random point for Super Mario Maker. There's apparently a creepy, skinny Mario that you can unlock to play.
Wait, what?
It's like there's like a skinny
Yeah, here,
mushroom.
take a
like
look at it.
the
What on earth is wrong with that thing?
the mushroom like makes Mario skinny.
Yeah,
It's like
Oh, he's
anorexic Mario.
yeah.
he's health free. So
Losing that
healthy.
much weight in like not even a second, that's not healthy.
So, yeah.
Done eating pasta, boys.
I I'm a strict vegan now.
It's me. I'm Mario.
I'm
You
super
don't trust
excited.
me.
I'm super excited for Super Mario Maker. I think it's going to be cool having some 8-bit versions of the characters that we love from Smash with their amiibos.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. The Wii Fit Trainer one doesn't really look too much like Wii Fit Trainer to me, but yeah, it's cool. She has to be as short as Tiny Mario, but
Yeah.
but it's a good push in the...
I am way excited for Mario Maker. I'm just ecstatic for it. I can't wait to play all the sadistic levels that people post online that are just...
I'm not making any levels in New Super Mario Brothers.
No? I do like the wall jump mechanics.
I've played 2
I'll
minutes
probably
New
play
Super
around
Mario
with some of
Brothers.
them.
I'm really sick of the art.
I am too. I am
So-
I
way
agree.
sick of that. Super Mario World and Mario Bros. 3 are probably going to be what I make most of my levels in.
I like the original Super Mario Brothers a lot too. I really like the pixely kind of look.
There's
Yeah,
more
the
mechanics
pixel-
that
Oh
are
yeah,
there
definitely.
too that I enjoy.
The pixelated.
So
But they're bringing a lot of those mechanics.
Are
to
they?
the- yeah, like you can fly in the coop and the K2 clouds and stuff
cool.
in the original. And
Do you get Yoshi in the original?
I don't know if they have Yoshi.
Oh,
but
well,
they have Yoshi in the new
did
Super
they-
Mario Bros. Version. You can get Yoshi in
Really?
that one, I think.
I didn't.
But
I didn't
also
see
they have the
Yoshi.
amiibo version of Yoshi, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
You can play as Yoshi in
in the
in the
8-bit
game.
one. So why couldn't you ride on? I don't know.
But
You'll ride
some
Yoshi
thought.
with Yoshi.
so
Scam.
that game comes out later
Brilliant.
this year, and apparently Facebook did some event. The Facebook employees got an early build of the game and created their levels, and they had some sort of tournament, and the winner who created the best level, or the most challenging, most innovative level, gets put in the game and gets delivered to us in every single copy.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
just free advertising in a sense for Nintendo, and kind of a fun way for Nintendo and Facebook to get together, but
Well, you have to fill out those 100 levels somehow that they're putting
Yeah.
in the game.
that's
you know.
true.
I can't think anymore. Quick, let's
So-
get Facebook on this.
In other news, we have Splatoon. There is a Splatfest announced for America, which is marshmallows versus hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
I prefer
They
it.
had to throw hot dogs in there for the American tournament, right? Great.
Well, they're different for each
Nothing's more
region
American
too.
than
Yeah.
Japan just had
America.
like a 2 different tea brands from 7-Eleven.
That's
Oh,
nice.
tea
So,
brand?
yeah,
Which
tea brands.
brands,
It's like
do
the
you know?
milk tea and then like this honey tea or whatever.
tea?
That's something
Which
like
one's
that.
that
Milk.
one?
It's like milk honey and like the normal green tea or something.
Oh, green.
But yeah, from 7-Eleven or something.
Okay. Tangent. 7-Eleven is huge in Japan.
Right.
You don't even know.
Really?
Oh, it's huge. No slushies though, but huge.
For our listeners out there, James has spent a lot of time in Japan. He kind of spent high school in there and has been recently got back from a what's the word?
2 months study abroad.
Yeah.
there. But anyway,
But yeah.
8 years. Anyway.
In other news, we have the huge update coming the beginning of August for Splatoon. What do you guys think about that?
Hey, I'm all for it, man. Level 50. You have
That,
to get
I think that's perfect. I think it's
get it-
perfect.
Yeah, get up to level 50. Get another
So many
couple
people are already
two
at level 20.
What was the last cap?
20.
20.
20?
Yeah, so now they're boosting it to 50, and then they're giving us 2 new weapons, new stage, remodeling. And
this is free, right?
It's all free, yeah.
And the
Fantastic.
rank is different too. Like you can only go to A, or it was A plus or something like that.
It's S+.
And then, but now it's S and S plus.
Are we finally getting voice chat?
No.
Nintendo doesn't like that.
Nintendo hates voice chat. You know, Call of Duty did it on the Wii U, but Nintendo refuses. So
And so we're getting new matchmaking modes, of course, new weapons, new gear, new music, and it'll all be free.
yeah,
Cool. I'm up for it.
yeah.
I feel like this game is slowly becoming kind of like World of Warcraft when it first launched. A level cap, and then they bump up the level cap, and everybody rushes to level up as fast as they can.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
But it's not like World of Warcraft in that you waste hours upon hours just mindlessly killing enemies. You splat kids to death instead.
I would say you're mindlessly going hours to hours.
Right, but you're not running quests. You're killing.
What is this
people.
teaching
You're
of
killing
quests?
hit squids.
Graffiti? Really? I can't stand this. I can't stand for this.
All right.
It's a good game, though. Man.
Oh, no, it's a great
a
game.
really good game.
I think that's just about all the news that we have to cover today. Was there anything else you guys had?
No, that was it.
All right, cool. Well, on to Smash Brothers.
So now we're going to talk about the Super Smash Bros. Update that just came out recently, version 1.1.0.
Well, it's 1.0.10 or something like that.
I think it's 1. Wasn't it 1.1.0? Pretty sure.
I don't know. Oh, whatever it is.
whatever.
It's the 10th update to
Yep.
the Smash Brothers Core on the Wii U. So, what did that update bring us?
Well, we got a couple new stages. We got us the classic Peach's Castle 64 and the Hyrule Castle 64.
Hoot.
Along with a slew of new costumes.
King K. Rool.
Kind of trolling us here with the King K. Rool costumes.
Lloyd.
And Crom.
Lloyd's an interesting one. So Crom did get a costume?
Yeah,
I
Crom
haven't looked too
did.
heavily into what the update has given us.
Such a troll, man.
So we got King
the
K.
Black
Rool,
Knight.
Yeah,
Lloyd,
Black Knight.
Crom, and Black Knight.
We have the Black Knight. We have some bear costume with it, too. And we got
Little
his...
Bear? I'm just kidding.
No,
Not
it's
quite.
Winnie the Pooh.
Well, he's got a
Winnie
honey
the
pot
Pooh.
when he's in the shooting form,
Winnie
anyway.
the Pooh.
The Gunner Me. And there's also the sweatshirt, the Brawler sweatshirt.
Okay, so just generic costumes.
Yeah.
So the four that matter were the other ones.
We also got the KK Slider costume.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's cool. I think the only ones that I care about there were King K. Rool and Black Knight, but I was never a Tales of fan.
Yeah.
Well, Lloyd was pretty cool too. I know you're not telling him.
Right. It's still pretty interesting that Lloyd was able to get a costume.
Yeah. That's the only character. Well, that's the only game I played was the Tales of Symphonia. So
Yeah, I played Tales of Symphonia very heavily. I think I beat it 3 or 4 times when I first played it. I played the sequel, and then it got me so hooked that I pulled up Tales of the Abyss, played that on the old PlayStation 2, and then played that on the 3DS when it was re-released as a 3D version. The Tales series is just fantastic, and I'm glad we got some representation, especially since it's owned by Namco Bandai. Or is that what they're...
Bandai.
Bandai. Whatever, but Namco.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, it's owned by Namco, and we know that Namco worked extensively with
yes.
Nintendo on Smash Bros. So it was probably really easy for them to get Lloyd on the team. So I love Lloyd, and apparently the balancing in the game has been adjusted yet again.
a ton.
The Mii fighters are quite a lot better than they were before,
Yeah, they were beefed up a bit.
especially the swordsman. I saw a post that they have a new combo that
Oh,
just
yeah.
deals crazy
Oh, gosh.
damage and wrecks people if you get it right. I don't know, that's what I saw. So,
with
yeah.
the Mii sword fighter.
And
specifically for Lloyd.
they buffed Little Mac and Charizard, who of course needed the buffing, I guess.
But they also added the online tournament mode. The
But-
online only.
Why
Tournament
the
mode.
crap is it only online? That is such a feature that you need for local play.
We've
Oh,
had
yes, of
2
course.
versions of Smash before this with tourney mode.
Yeah.
Melee and Brawl had it. Did the original? I don't think the
Why
original
is it
did.
not there? Like, how hard is it to put on just the main features of the game?
If the GameCube could handle 128-person tournament mode, the Wii U definitely can. I don't know what their idea is.
Yeah. I guess they're just like online tournaments. That's all we want to play now is just online Smash Brothers.
No, what if I have a huge party of like 32 friends and we all play Smash and see who's the winner?
I was just thinking all but the amiibo, and just having all.
Who's the best?
Which one's the best amiibo? Because I sure can't compete.
Level 50 amiibo. Kids never die.
Yeah, a lot of different changes. We played Smash Bros. Just before we started recording this podcast today. Got to play around a little bit. We're not too competitive like a lot of people out there, but we did notice that Little Mac and Charizard are a lot better than what they were before. Skylar likes to be a little kamikaze here with Charizard, smashing into everybody, dealing up the
That's
damage.
how you play Charizard.
They didn't do anything to my Jigglypuff, though.
Nope. Nothing for Jigs.
At least they didn't
Rest
nerf her
that.
again.
At least, well, she's way too weak right now.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true. She's
Shredded.
out of competitive
Look,
play.
Greninja got nerfed again.
Yeah, Greninja needed it, man.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
What are you talking
Better
about?
nerf Greninja.
Yep, they just weakened him up a little
All
bit.
10 updates included some sort of nerfing to Greninja.
Well, not all of them, but
Well, yeah, but it's become such a dominant thing that people expect it now. But he did get a tiny bit of a buff. He got like 3 seconds or 3 frames shaved off of his
water
shuriken animation. And his cooldown is 2 frames slower for that move too. I mean, I don't know, guys. That's a big buff.
Especially when they took out his down throw, which leads into all of his combos. It's rough.
they just want Greninja to be bottom tier.
Yeah, apparently Sakurai doesn't like Greninja very much.
I guess.
And speaking of Sakurai, the ballot, I'm convinced that the ballot was literally for me costumes. Like, for the sword fighter and everything.
That or the Mii costumes are the second round of the ballot.
That's
Round
another
two.
good point. Round 2.
Whichever costume gets
So-
the most sales. is
All right,
gonna-
so if it is round 2, Lloyd is definitely in the running. We're good, guys. Okay?
No.
And
That's the
King's
reason-
a rule.
He shut that down so quick. He's like, no.
Okay. I want Lloyd back, guys.
I mean,
Dude,
that,
King K.
of
Rool
course,
will
that's
be.
not the real the real thing going on. Black Knight was not high on the ballot.
Just keep buying just buy the Chrom costume. We need more Fire Emblem
Oh,
representation.
of course. There's not enough Fire Emblem.
I still think they should have done Chrom instead of Lucina, but that's just
No,
me.
I think Lucina was a better choice.
Should have done Chrom instead of Marth.
But it should have been.
Maybe.
She should have had the masked Marth costume.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
They should have done better with the costumes. Hey, speaking of costumes, a Luigi Mr. L costume would have been super cool. Just
That's not on
representation. No,
No,
there
that's
is no
not on
Mr.
there.
L. There isn't even a palette swap
The-
to make
Sometimes
him
I
look
wonder
better.
if Sakurai even plays other Nintendo games.
That's a good question.
Yeah, for real. But I mean, honestly, the Mii fighters have gotten more costumes than actual characters in the game.
Well, that makes
So,
sense. It's super easy
yeah,
to make a
but-
costume.
I mean, Luigi needs one, and then Link they just gave a skin for Fierce Deity and Dark
In
Link.
Skyward Sword, yeah.
So
Well, they haven't increased the number of costumes for any of the main characters, yet,
Right.
have they? Right.
Well, Max got 16, but that's about it. The rest of the characters will have 8.
I want 16 for everybody else.
16.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Especially for Roy, because he just has basic colors. There's nothing cool for him.
He's our boy.
Oh, and Marth, and Lucina. Not
Lucina's
really
got
cool
some good
color
costumes.
Swaps. Well, Lucina does.
Wow.
Unless she changes
They're
her
kind of the
hair.
most generic characters in the game. Come on,
That's,
guys.
that's
They're just,
I like
they're just replicating
Lucina.
each other at this point.
They're all the heroes of their games, you know. They're all
Yeah,
Haired
pretty much.
swordsmen.
But
except
still,
for
it is a lot of
Roy.
Fire Emblem, and maybe it's because the fans also wanted like Roy and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
but-
Roy was dominating the ballot for a while.
Yeah.
Roy, Wolf, and
At least on
Snake.
exit polls.
Well, I wondered how
King
long.
K. Rool's super high on there too. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, King K. Rool.
But how long were they planning on putting Roy? Or was it just really quick that they were able to bring him out with you?
I don't know. They put in Dr. Mario, so
I think they've been working on Roy,
Roy
for a long time.
while.
So maybe
Probably around the
maybe
same
that
time they
wasn't
started
maybe that
too.
wasn't a ballot thing.
No,
then.
it wasn't.
I don't think it was a
So
valid thing.
then, what is the ballot for? Are they going to actually?
They're not. The ballot ends in October, so I don't
Yeah.
think it has any effect yet. We're
Wow.
not going to know until the end of
Okay.
this year, probably.
I wonder if they'll just take one from the ballot, or if they'll take like 3, maybe.
I think they'll
or
take
something.
multiple.
Well, Sakurai wanted to do as many as he possibly could. He made that clear.
Yeah, Nintendo likes their money, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably get more money off of the DLC now than they do off the main game.
yeah, I bought it all so far. So
Yeah,
Most
comparatively,
fans have.
definitely. You get the game, that was $60, but now that most people have the game, they're not selling the game as much, so it's all DLC now. So.
yeah. And what's nice is the DLC is not even on the disc; like it's actual download instead of unlocking it with like a little key. You know.
Yeah,
Capcom,
the latest update was
Street Fighter 4.
284
Don't bring
megabytes,
that
I
up.
think. That went straight to the console. Yeah. Speaking of console data, I still don't think 32 gigabytes is big enough for a Wii, but whatever.
I have the 8 gig one.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
have the baby white family unit.
Yeah.
They're not hardcore.
Well, I
black
got it on
console.
sale for like $120, so it was fine.
Yeah,
but
I guess, but you can't
That's
really.
not-
There's no memory on that.
yeah, I have to rely on an external hard drive.
I have an
I guess it's
external
not
hard drive too, and I have the
horrible.
32. So
I don't use one. We just have a family Wii U here. I just play on Skylers a lot. So, but anyway, Smash Bros. The update. I mean, was there anything that you guys think they could have done differently, other than some characters being?
I would have liked the
changed?
character in the update.
Well,
That's
putting
true.
the tournament mode off of all.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest is the tournament
Local.
mode because that is
That's the
ridiculous. Because that
biggest
tournament
letdown.
mode could have been used for like GameStop tournaments or school tournaments, stuff like that. But no,
so are you
now
guys
it's
absolutely
online.
sure that there's no way to do it
There's-
locally? I have not played
As of
this
right
yet.
now, there's
No,
no way.
There's no
I
way.
have
There's no way.
scoured the menus looking. As soon as I
can't find
downloaded
it.
the update, I'm like, all right, where is the tournament mode? I went through Smash Screen, nothing.
That
I went
just
through
sounds
8-player
ridiculous to me.
Smash, nothing. I went through the Games and More screen, nothing. It's
Yeah.
just, it's all online. And even then, it's kind of hidden online. You have to go into, like, events on the online screen in order to find it.
Yeah, apparently Nintendo wants to do like their own little tournaments things, that they'll schedule these tournaments to have people play online and stuff.
And even then,
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard
cool and
reviews
all.
and reports that it's frustrating because if you do 1v1 glory mode in a tournament, you're sitting in a loading room, like one of the practice rooms with the sandbags, forever. Just waiting and waiting,
Well,
waiting for the tournament to
The
advance.
rounds
if you
should
move
have
on.
time limits.
Well, they
right?
are time limits, but I mean, if you're last place in line, you have to wait for all other 32 matches or whatever it is to fight through.
Wait, they just do it one at a time?
Or that's
not all
what
at the same
people are
time in the
saying.
same
Like,
round?
it's a way to fill up the tournament, and then they just sit there. I don't know if it's exactly during that time, but it's like they get their own room, and maybe 2 matches at once get to go. It's an interesting system. Nintendo's moving forward with it, I guess. But
Kind of.
I just don't
You're going
think,
at the pace of a slug.
I just don't
and-
think Nintendo understands online play. I really don't think they do.
Clearly not. This is ridiculous. What?
But Skylar brought up earlier, before we started recording, that at least it's better than Brawl. Right?
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
Brawl-
fine, but
Well, people
That's a
like
very
the
low
online
bar
play.
to
Let's
meet.
try it.
Right. Brawl wasn't very high
Oh my gosh.
on the internet list there. You know, of games to play online, Brawl was not one of them. So
It's just too laggy. I'm not saying this doesn't have lag, but Brawl just was
I hit the
Super
button
Smash
and like
Brothers
3
lag.
seconds
That's
later.
what it's called.
Yeah. For real. But yeah, the
I'm-
update could have had a lot more. You know.
I would have loved at
Around
least some sort of Nintendo Direct or anything to give us a heads up. I mean, it was like all through Japan's Twitter that we got the information
right.
for the update.
Nothing was big enough though for a Direct. I think
That's
when
true.
they announced a Direct, everyone's hoping for something.
Like a character or something.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
because if it was a Direct, people would post all those like reviews online about how much
Yeah.
time they wasted when it could have just been.
It would have been nice for Nintendo to at least say, "Hey, guys, this update's coming." Like NOA, you know.
Right.
Right.
They didn't say anything
Maybe they
about
didn't do
it.
it because they didn't want their servers slammed all at once.
I
Though.
guess not, but
But it landed today in Japan. Well, the 31st of July in Japan, and because of the time zone difference, we got it the 30th in the evening.
Right.
So we didn't even we lined up with Japan, but we didn't get it after Japan in a sense. It was just Japan got it, and all of a sudden we got it too, like right away without any
Yeah.
announcement. It's like
Right.
all of a sudden I opened up Facebook, and one of the sites that I follow is like, we just tapped open Smash Bros. And it started downloading the new update. I'm like, Nintendo didn't even announce there was going to be an update, and it's there.
I don't know.
So,
I don't think they really
But-
need to announce these kind of updates. It was a really small update.
right, and people play it enough that, it's not going to be like...
well, and you have social media too, and information gets spread out quickly.
Most games don't have a big announcement whenever one of their games.
And well, Iwata did pass away, so that is something else that's like, maybe that would be like they'd be hesitant about being a big direct or anything like that because they don't have a CEO quite yet.
Right. How are they going to start their next Direct with Iwata?
Well, unfortunately, they won't be able to. But that's just about it we've got for the news segment today, guys. How about we take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with some, suggestions or hopes for future iterations for Smash Bros. Stay tuned.
So what do we want from the news? What do we want in updates for Smash Brothers, guys? Other than
Stages.
characters for now. So stages.
Yeah, there'd be some cool stages that they could do. Some new ones. Maybe they could bring some back too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stages that would be good to return.
I
Yeah.
know they have on the 3DS Corneria from Star Fox, but I really want it on the Wii U. I just love that stage
I
so
don't understand
much.
why there are differences in stages on both systems. Like, they should try to merge both onto both
Maybe it was
systems.
like a ploy for you could buy both games, but they came out separate times. So
Well, it doesn't matter now.
Well, of course, it doesn't matter now. So why not bring them? Yeah, bring them back. Bring them together. I don't know.
Well, I think the big problem with that is that the Wii U has its own system, and the 3DS is its own system, engine wise and everything. They had to make both the games separately for two different. I mean, they have two
Right.
different eShops too. You can't really, get them both on the same thing.
Has anyone played the 3DS version at all lately?
I played
Lately,
it
yeah.
yesterday
Oh, yeah?
and today.
Oh, that's okay.
I played it in Japan. So
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't
That makes
touched it
sense.
since the Wii U version came out.
I played it a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Well, I can't carry my Wii U around me when I travel. So
Right.
I
not with me when I
100%ed it.
travel.
I
Yeah, you did.
I got everything, and then
I'm
100%
almost.
both
I'm
versions.
almost there. But besides the point, besides that, stages. There needs to be new stages, and I think it'd be great to bring together the stages from the 3DS and Wii U. But I understand there are the engine limits and stuff like that.
I think the Fountain of Dreams stage would be a good one to bring back
That'd be
from
fun.
from Melee.
I know that one's a super competitive stage with Melee. Like, in competitive Melee.
It's a competitive stage, yeah.
That'd be fun.
I never liked that stage. To be
You didn't
honest.
like it?
No.
I love the music on that stage.
Yeah, the music's
It's
good.
really good. Maybe that's just my problem. I like the music. So
Well, that's one of the reasons why you like some of the new stages is because it had cool new remixes
Yeah.
of different songs. Wasn't there a remix of Bama on Battlefield?
yeah, there's a remix of Baba on Battlefield on the new on Peach's Castle 64 that they did, and they actually took some time and made some new remixes. And
That might be
things.
another reason why we aren't getting as many stages, like new stages, is music
Music.
composition. Because each stage comes with like 4 or 5 songs at
Right.
least.
Well, with Evo this last year, they banned a bunch of stages simply because they didn't have the rights to play some of the music.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Dang.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I guess looking forward, what other stages would you like to see from like?
Honestly, I don't even remember what's on Smash 4. All the Smash games are kind of just blending as one to me.
Metal Gear Solid. We wanted to
Oh, yes,
bring
move
back
that-
Shadow
no,
Moses.
I hated that one. The
I
walls
hated
on the
that.
side
They
were
could.
awful.
Yeah, they need to change the stage, but
They could bring it back.
Hey man,
I wouldn't mind that.
Omega stages, anything's possible.
Yeah,
Is the original Mute City on Smash 4?
No,
No? I would like that
that
one back.
one's nice. I like that stage too.
yeah.
That is a fun one.
Yeah, my dad hated that one though. Just when I played with him because it moved and he got hit by the bottom.
Oh yeah,
of the
that's
stick,
one that
so-
moves where you're on top of the
Yeah.
cars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if you touch the ground, boom, you go flying
Yeah,
back.
do
And then-
pokey floats.
Pokey
No,
Flow.
I don't.
Fun.
No.
It's a fun stage.
So what I love to do in Melee was go to Special Smash, set everyone to Mini, and then put only Poison Mushrooms on, and then go to Pokey Floats.
Dude, be Link, shoot up in the
Yeah.
air like forever.
You were just like these little jumping beans trying to like survive the jumps across everything.
Oh
But
my
speaking
gosh.
of Special Smash, guys, we should probably play some Special Smash.
Do they have any new modes to it? Or?
No,
not new modes. It's all the same.
it's all the same, but we can spice it up.
They could do something like what they did in Project M, where they have the All-Star mode. So you can select 5 different characters, and whenever you lose a stock, it goes down to the next character that you had selected.
That'd be cool. It's
Oh,
kinda like
that would
how
be a
it
great
works
update.
in maybe like how it works in the final battle of Smash Tour.
Right.
When you gather up your characters and then you go through each
Yeah,
one through.
exactly
Yeah.
like
that
that.
that would be fun with the tournament or
They,
even
they-
just regular Smash.
they did something like that in Tekken, or not Tekken, Soul Calibur 2 also, where you could pick 3 different characters and just play with them. And
Yeah.
when they got KO'd, then you move on to the next character. And
It's a fun way to play.
yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
I think it'd be interesting if this is kind of going away from stages, but it'd be interesting like how they do, Street Fighter or some other fighting games, is where you pick like 2 characters and you can switch between them.
Oh, like a tag team.
yeah, it's
Ooh,
like a
that-
tag
that'd
team.
be fun.
You switch between them while you're playing. I know that.
How would that work with Smash?
I know
though?
like that. It's kind of hard, but
It's almost like why they got rid of Sheik, or why they made Sheik and Zelda split
Right.
characters. Same with
Well,
Zero Suit
it
Samus.
makes it really difficult just because your position is really important in Smash
no.
Bros.
Yes, that's true. It would have to be like instantaneous. Like I don't know. It's just a thought that I always thought would be pretty cool to have, but.
Yeah.
I understand it is like a Street Fighter thing, or most.
It's Marvel vs. Capcom. I saw it in last. Yeah.
So
Tekken
Is it
Tag
in,
Tournament
it's in,
too.
Is it in Street Fighter as well? I haven't played Street Fighter.
Not really.
no, not really. Oh.
Mm.
They have tag team. Do they have tag team?
In Tatsunoko versus Capcom,
Oh.
Marvel versus Capcom, those kind of games.
Those kind of games. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking of.
they
yeah.
they do tag teaming a lot. I think Marvel versus Capcom, the new one had like 3 people you could switch with.
Yeah.
I think it was like
I know
3 on
that
a
may be a
team.
little hard to do with.
And they all had their own health bars and everything.
Right.
but-
mhm.
It could be an interesting mode.
Yeah.
Possibly in the
Could be.
future. But
Cool. So should we move on to characters then? The big one?
Yeah, this is going to take up a lot of time, but we can talk about characters that we want.
Great.
Sure.
So there was the Smash ballot. We all voted in the Smash ballot, right? I voted twice. I'm a cheater.
I
But
voted like 6.
I only voted
They were all
once.
different characters, so
Okay.
I was covering my bases. And they're all on
So-
different computers too.
Well, you need a different IP and everything.
So I know that some of the
Right.
most demanded characters out there are definitely like King K. Rool. A lot of people want Goku in the game for some reason.
Is Goku
And-
really that high? I haven't seen
I
him
don't,
around.
I've heard he
I
was
hear a lot
high,
of
but
people
I haven't
saying
seen
that he's
results.
high, but I haven't seen anyone actually vote for him.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he's really that high. I don't think anyone
I
cares that much.
just don't.
Right. I still think Donkey Kong does need more representation in the game. Just it's like
Yeah.
it's such a big franchise for Nintendo.
King K. Rool is. I don't understand why he wasn't already chosen.
Right, yeah. Like why wasn't he in the game before?
There isn't a single Donkey Kong villain, and we have the Zelda villain, Ganon, and we have Bowser.
Now hold on, we have a lot of series that don't have their.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, of like some of the main series, Donkey Kong is one of Nintendo's first series.
Well, also
Yeah,
Metroid.
doesn't have it.
Well, Metroid only has Samus
Everyone wanted
and Zero's
really,
and
and then
Samus.
Sakurai was like, "No,
Too big.
he's too big."
Well, then throw in Dark Samus. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
come on.
according to
Dark
other
Samus would
M,
be fun.
Samus is her own worst enemy. So I mean, that's all I got to say.
Speaking of Metroid, it could be fun to have Anthony from Other M.
No,
Dude, he's the only black guy that survived.
I don't want
Hey,
any
I actually
more
made it through
recognition
this.
to Other M. Just no,
You want the Barney the dinosaur Ridley coming back? Or
no. He's already in.
oh, he's a boss, right?
Right.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Skylar, who did you vote for? You said you voted for 6.
Well, I voted for King K. Rool for starters. Snake. I voted back in. Let's see who else.
Because
I can't
you wanna
remember by
follow
this
us.
point. It was so long ago.
Professor
Layton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of them. I don't know.
I think
who
that
else.
could be very interesting.
Dude, that would be
Professor
so cool.
That'd be so cool.
Professor Layton would be sick.
Sword fighting Professor Layton.
Yeah.
I would love to see Phoenix Wright too.
That's who I voted for. I voted for him too. Like,
Well, they
it's
got
like,
Phoenix Wright to work in Marvel vs. Capcom.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
His-
they could totally do it then.
His final smash would be like
Oh, I'd be so
objection
excited.
or whatever.
Yeah, an
Oh, I'd
objection.
be so
where-
excited.
But they already have 2 Capcom characters already.
Yeah,
too.
I don't
That's-
want to see Phoenix Wright.
I voted
Really?
for Simon Belmont too.
We already have.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
And if we're going to get Simon Belmont, we're probably going to get Snake first.
Yeah,
just 'cause
probably.
He's easier to put in. At
Oh,
this
for
point.
sure. You know, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind Snake back, to be honest.
I like Snake.
Yeah.
With Ryu in the game, I feel like Snake just got a lot more viable
Oh,
personally.
totally. Yeah.
Just because Ryu is kind of an intense character as is too. So.
Yeah. So I voted for. Initially, I voted for Abraham Lincoln from Project Steam
That'd be fun.
because I want another joke character apparently. But it's fantastic that Abraham Lincoln is now part of the Nintendo universe, and so I want to just exploit this
Perfect.
and put him into Smash Bros.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
That'd be cool.
He would have like one of those futuristic lasers. I haven't played Codename Steam yet. I'm
With
still
those
voting for
the
character.
steam weapons.
The
Yeah,
steam
one of the
weapons,
steam
yeah.
weapons. Yeah, and his final smash could be that giant mech he rides around in.
Oh my gosh.
Mech Lincoln. Blah. Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty fun. And then the other one I voted for Banjo-Kazooie after Phil Spencer said that Microsoft would be completely okay with
Right.
Nintendo taking
Yeah.
it.
I
Banjo-Kazooie.
saw that tweet and I
Yeah.
was like,
I think they like
Do
free
it.
advertising, especially since their
Well,
new $30 rare thing is coming
and
up.
we kind of have figured that Duck Hunt in the game is kind of like how Banjo and Kazooie would work
Well, Banjo and
together.
Kazooie would be really different. Their
And
movesets
they would
aren't-
definitely be different, but the way that the character model works, how
Right.
they sit on top, I mean...
The
Yeah.
theme
Yeah.
is the same. Yeah.
And there was also a rumor, or maybe it was confirmed, that when they were developing Melee, they were going to put Banjo in.
Apparently, the reason why there are 2 black slots, supposedly, in Melee is because Snake and Banjo were the last 2 characters that they were planning.
That would make sense to me.
They were planning Snake for a while. They were planning King Dedede also for
Were they?
Melee. Yeah, he was one of the
Yeah, he
characters.
was in early development.
Sakurai said like he was really angry that that they made all of the clone characters. He said all those clone characters we could have put energy into like making King
Oh.
Dedede and like a couple actual
Yeah, clones is in Young Link, Dr. Mario,
Pichu.
Pichu.
Yeah.
I might jump on the ballot just to vote for Conker, just for the heck of it. He's not getting in, but
His
love-
history is a little, I don't know, sketchy, but his game is hilarious
it's
for
hilarious.
sure. But
They kill Pikachu in his game. In
yeah,
one of the deleted scenes. It's not in the actual game. Nintendo deleted it out.
well, Rare was so
Yeah,
pissed.
actually-
Rare was so pissed at Nintendo that the the Nintendo 64 logo that spins around gets
Sawed
chainsawed
in
up.
half.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it's like that's funny, 'cause he's like he saws it right down the middle, and then Conker puts up the Rareware symbol. Like, that's better. You know? It's like,
I love Conker's.
Conker's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. He's fun, but I don't think he'd make it.
No, no way.
Final
If it's
Sketch,
hard
get
to get
drunk and pee
Banjo
on
in the
people.
game, there's no way
Yeah.
we're getting Conker.
I would love Banjo though, but
It'd be cool if we got even maybe Yuka and Laylee, but that game hasn't been released at all yet. I don't know. The game looks fun based on what I've seen for that. I mean, going off on a complete tangent, but I just
if
I
they
don't
do
know
some
about
sort of
those.
like Nindy or like indie game, it'd probably be one that's already out.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel
It
Knight.
would be Shovel Knight.
A lot of
If it
people
goes
wanted
to
That's
Shantae too for some
Oh,
reason.
please no.
But
I mean, I guess, but
I don't know. They wanted either like Shovel Knight or Shantae.
Shantae,
But-
come on, no.
Yeah.
She has no recognition
Right.
at all. Shovel Knight is at least known by the Nintendo community.
Right.
yeah, it really is.
I like Shovel Knight. He's cool.
I know this is a real stretch, and their ties with Nintendo is kind of not as strong as they used to be. But I would love Final Fantasy in the game. I know we have Fire Emblem, but I think Cloud would be was so cool.
I knew you'd
If
say
they were to do
Cloud.
Final Fantasy, it won't be Cloud. He was never on a Nintendo system.
I
Do
know!
Black Mage. Black Mage would be way cooler.
Dude, Black Mage.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. It'd be so sick.
But I do think Final Fantasy would be great because Final Fantasy started off on Nintendo.
All right.
What
So we're
about-
talking a lot about third-party characters here. What do we want that's first-party from Nintendo?
What about first party?
Much more likely characters.
Cable.
Get of course. Just get him in.
Get him in the game, man.
I would say
Ugh.
Dark Samus, but
Yeah.
the Prime
so
director just
strong,
came out and said that Dark Samus' story is now over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could see why they wouldn't want
Well,
to.
spoiler alert: the
Alex.
Dark Samus is literally the Metroid Prime from the end of Prime 1.
Right.
And
She's
you
in all three
killed
games.
her in the third
She's
one.
a huge
Right.
part of like Metroid
Right.
series at this point.
She's an assist trophy too. I mean, they already have the character model in there,
Right.
so they could make her a playable
And
character.
she would not have the same moveset as Samus at all.
No.
She doesn't have
Right.
Any of the
She doesn't
same
have any of those
True.
moves. Like, she could have a freaking awesome boost ball attack that just phase on everywhere.
Splits herself into
I
four
love the
things.
Metroid Prime
Four-
trilogy. I absolutely love it. I mean, she could have this like invisibility move or something
You
that
can only
she does.
see her with the visor.
I don't know. And there are a lot of possibilities for her. It would be awesome to see Dark Samus in the game. for sure.
Silex, maybe. No.
Silex, I would love Silex. A lot of
Rundus
people are
is cool.
saying though that Silex doesn't have much right or reason to be in above any of the other
I like
hunters.
Rundus a lot.
Rundus, I love Rundus, but he died too soon. Spoiler alert.
Ah.
But
Oh no, that's okay. I already know.
I just love him so much, man.
Yeah.
Like that guy was genuine and like he's
yeah,
the only one
but
who
he was
actually
only
cared.
in like 2 missions, so it makes sense. Mostly the
sad.
community loves him, one because of his music, and two, he was really a really epic character
He was
for
a
that one
great
game.
character.
He was really cool, but I would love to see Rundus as an assist trophy, and for them to finally put his theme song on a Metroid stage.
Oh, dude, I don't.
But I
don't
do
know about
really
that.
think Metroid needs more recognition.
Definitely.
It needs more recognition all around from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we can talk about that later.
It's not as bad as what Capcom's doing with Mega Man. So
it's getting there. We went through Other M, now we're
Yikes.
going through Prime Federation Force, and then they're going to probably just drop it.
yeah.
I want Tingle. I think
Oh,
playing
I
as Tingle would be
Tingle?
so
No, you
crazy.
don't.
Ah,
Boom! Everyone's KO'd.
It's my catchphrase. Do not steal it.
Tingle robs the
If we
competition.
got another Zelda character, though, I think that the two best characters that would be fun to play as would be Girahim, simply because he would be another fun kind of chaotic character in a way.
I
He's
like
got a lot
Zant
of cool
more
moves.
than Girahim.
Zant would be cool.
so fun.
But he's a
the
one-off
other
villain. It should just be
character-
Skull Kid.
Girahim.
That's what I was gonna say. I was just getting to Skull Kid. I was mad when I saw he was an assist trophy.
Yeah,
it would have been awesome. if
Sakurai
he
was so
playing.
trolly about it too. He's like,
Girahim
the
and Zant are
characters in
just
the game
one-off
have their own
characters.
little icon in the corner, but
That's true.
Skull Kid would
Kid
be
would be
awesome.
really cool.
so frustrating.
Trying to think of.
We just need more villains in general in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like,
Boo. I don't know how that would work, but
What?
No more Mario, please. We already have like.
Dude, Waluigi.
Waluigi would be.
Waluigi's sick.
I could understand them bringing Waluigi in,
And he still
but
has a
again,
tennis
it's
racket.
Yeah,
way
It's
too
his
many.
he would represent every like Mario Tennis, like for, like every little Mario sport game spin-off.
the strikers,
Strikers.
baseball, golf.
He kicks a soccer ball at you.
One of his taunts could be when he scores a goal in Strikers.
It could work. But yeah, there are so many Mario characters. But hey, Nintendo is Mario.
It's Mario. You know, it's kind of the face. Of
There's
it.
just too much of that.
I'm just
There's
kind
too much
of.
Fire Emblem though. Let's not put any more Fire
No,
Emblem.
no more
please.
Fire
I'll do
Unless-
prom.
If we
Prom.
put Fire Emblem in, it would have to be someone that doesn't use a sword, if that's possible.
Well, it's possible. It's just.
There's
yeah.
iconic,
Micaiah doesn't
though.
use a
He'd be
sword.
iconic.
They could throw in Hector. Hector would be cool.
Hector
Yeah,
would be
Hector would be
so
cool.
awesome. Hector's like my favorite from Fire Emblem. So he's just a funny guy. You know,
Yeah.
he goes around killing people. He doesn't even have a reason. You know, it's great.
Other than that, most lords seem to be pretty heavy on the sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
true. Yeah, like Micaiah uses sorcery.
Micaiah would be interesting. She was kind of. She shared the spotlight with Ike, though, so I don't.
Right.
But then again, Lucina shared the spotlight with Chrom and
Yeah,
Robin.
And Robin.
Well, I don't know. Robin was a dumb choice, in my opinion.
You don't like Robin?
I don't like Robin.
I like Robin.
He doesn't represent the series very well because his face is never really shown in like any of the cutscenes at all in Awakening.
Yeah.
He's not really that big of a presence in the actual game he's in.
He is different though.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite use a sword all the time.
And he's
It would-
kind of supposed to be the main character in
They
a
could do
sense.
Anna from Fire Emblem. Why?
uses
I don't
a
want more
sword.
Fire Emblem characters. Why?
Anyway.
Why are you talking about
suggesting?
She uses a sword
Rhythm
too.
Haven.
though.
Rhythm
Rhythm
Heaven.
Heaven.
Yes.
I
Yes. Yes.
I think you can
There's
easily
chorus
do one of
boys.
the. You can easily do a character from there that is iconic and
They're not that hard to really draw either. Like it's very
No.
simple art.
And they can
style.
be flat characters like
Game &
Game & Watch was, because they're never given any depth because they're just animated characters in a sense.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
The
And
Tap
the
Troop
future
guys would be
Conquerors.
fun. The Tap Troop.
Mm-hmm.
For
Um,
my elite
Little birds.
agents, or no,
No.
Dude,
Rhythm
just
Heaven.
bring in the elite beat agents. Let's do this. that would be so sick. But unfortunately, I think they took out the trio thing. And
Oh.
duo thing. So that would be really cool if they did do that.
Yeah. At least as an assist trophy.
Agent J, you know. Like,
I do not want them to bring back Ice Climbers though.
I want Ice Climbers.
I
They were my
don't want
main.
Ice Climbers.
They were so
Oh, they were your
amazing.
main?
They're
Sorry.
so good.
Okay,
hate
they're
Ice
good and
I
they're fun,
hunted Ice
but
Climbers.
it's-
Me too.
Why not?
I don't know. It's
What's wrong with them? They'd be easy. They're already done.
I don't know why I dislike them. I just
They're top tier in every game that they're in. They're amazing.
That's why I dislike them, because they're top tier in every game they're in. Why are you top tier, Nana? I'm looking at you.
I was upset with Meta Knight, but they
Yopo,
put him
man.
back in.
Yopo.
Meta
Yo-po.
but
Yo,
I mean,
what's up?
You only Popo once.
like we talked in the last episode of the podcast, Nintendo needs to dig through their old IPs and maybe resurrect them through Smash Bros. Kind of like
Bring
they
in
were
the Star
doing.
Tropics guy.
Sure.
Whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's how they
Whatever
got a new
his
Kid
name was.
Icarus game was
Well-
basically because Sakurai threw Pit and Smash.
They put Takamaru in.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
Takamaru's kind
I could do Takamaru. I thought Takamaru was going to get
I
as
thought
much
he was
recognition
too.
he was getting at the beginning of the Wii U cycle.
They put in that prince from the Game Boy game, for the bell for who the frog tolls or whatever.
Right.
Like they've delved a little bit into that, but like even Captain Falcon, you know, you could put in his vein villain too, Black Bull or something,
Yeah.
Black Bowl or Dark Shadow.
or the
But-
devil.
like we talked about last week.
No, we are not putting in
Captain
Captain
Rainbow
Rainbow.
as a Captain Falcon clone. Because
But-
we need more of those.
So like we talked about last week, there's just Nintendo's not doing anything with that series currently. So
Right,
there's
they tried, I guess, with Criterion or whatever, but
yeah, but you know,
It shows that they have interest in it at least.
There
yeah, they're
are a
putting in
ton.
DLC in Mario Kart and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, there are a ton of characters that could easily fit into Smash Bros. I mean,
The question
It's
is,
a
do they have enough
fighting game.
recognition to be sold as DLC characters?
King
That's true.
Hippo.
I think
I mean,
Wolf is
King
definitely
Louis.
coming. Wolf is a
Wolf,
shoot.
yeah, that's another one I was thinking, like Star Fox.
Yeah,
like,
they need more Star
Wolf.
Fox.
I think
I mean,
because he's a
what-
villain, like pretty much.
Right.
and that might
Well, he's kind of.
Well, I know, but he
They might be
he-
pushing-
He's a rival,
It
but
yeah.
he's
depends
still.
what game.
He's
Okay.
pushing.
But he's
I mean, Nintendo's might be pushing him for the release window when the new Star Fox game comes out.
Yeah.
Star
Yeah.
Fox Zero. I mean, they might be
That's
like,
what I'm thinking.
"Welcome back, Fox. Here, you're in Smash Bros. Again," and everyone's like, "Woo!"
Cause what you
Star
do,
Fox,
that
I-
Star Fox. It's like shows up or whatever. It's like,
That'd be a cool trailer. Like we're seeing Star Fox Zero, then Wolf shows up. And all of
Wolf
a sudden-
dives in the battle.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Welcome to Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Trailers seem to be really boring though in comparison to like the Project M.
When they go into like the actual gameplay segments,
Mm-hmm.
because they just focus on really random things like
YouTube riding a go-go. Like what? I don't care about this.
It's for the kids.
So I control it with my mind.
It's
But
pretty awesome.
I mean, they're doing a great job with the videos themselves. Like the
Oh, yeah.
high rendered videos.
the
are
high rendered videos
fantastic.
are beautiful.
They're like my favorite part of the whole
Yeah, they're
game.
pretty fun to
Basically,
Dude, I just love when Mewtwo came in. It was like Mewtwo strikes back, just like the movie or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it
was
I
awesome.
like,
And
this is
Good
sick.
job.
Lucas comes out of nowhere, and that's
Yeah.
his hometown.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's cool because like he
Yeah.
came out of nowhere, and he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't remember Ryu's. So
Ryu's
much.
was I can't remember actually.
It was like Ryu. I don't know. Was looking for a challenge
Yeah,
or
looking for a
something.
challenge.
So he's looking for a challenge, but
What was Roy's?
I don't remember Roy's at all.
Roy. I don't know. He was our boy, I guess. I don't know.
Here he is. Here's Roy.
Here's Roy.
You complained enough.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I think
What would
Wolf-
they do for Wolf?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't let you do that.
It's-
Wolf can't let you do
Some
that.
voice says like, Wolf can't let you do that.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. The fox just like looks at him like,
Oh, great.
and then he uses his crappy voice acting in the game.
But I think they should add more.
Wolf needs a new Final Smash.
Oh,
I'm not
please,
even
not
kidding.
the same
It's
as-
like the Wolf Master. And no, Wolf has never used a Landmaster
Please
in
differ.
any game.
Call on your team
Ever.
or something.
Well, neither did Falco.
Falco has. In Star Fox Assault, you can use
Yes.
a Landmaster with.
Well, in the
Falco.
multiplayer.
Well, yeah, but he still
He
uses
still
it.
uses
it.
one,
And it
and the
makes
Landmasters
sense.
are part of the Star Fox team.
Yeah, it makes sense for
Yeah.
a Star Fox member to use a Star Fox vehicle.
This
This is
is
their ace pilot. He's supposed to be flying around. He's supposed to do something with. Something
Yeah,
with
but
flying. Whatever.
Anyway,
Flightless. bread.
another. This is third party, but I think, and this, bear with me, Bayonetta, because I love the Bayonetta game, and I know it's M-rated, and I know it's a little maybe a little too risque, but Bayonetta I think could fit easily.
Bayonetta would be easy. When her clothes attack, they can just leave the clothes on her too and just have it like duplicate.
Exactly.
It'd be fine. She's not as risky as people think that
So
she is.
and I played the game, and she has the mechanics, she has the moves, and she can have the final smash that would work perfectly for Smash, I think, and it would give more
Yeah.
recognition for the game as well.
And just kind of a bone to throw towards Platinum for sticking through
Totally.
Right.
so long with Nintendo.
They are doing the next Star Fox too. Maybe they'll just.
Yeah.
I actually didn't see Crystal in the next Star Fox game either.
It's at a different point in the timeline.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I guess they didn't really. They said like it's
There's
not.
Peppy's flying around again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
but
Yeah, they just put Peppy in. Just put Peppy in Smash.
is there a main character in Monster Hunter, or are you basically your own avatar?
You're your own avatar.
Okay, because I was thinking you could do
The
it.
cat things or whatever. That wouldn't be that great.
Putting the slime
I'd
from
rather have
Dragon
Monster
Quest.
Hunter just
Put the slime.
Put slime in from Dragon
Yeah,
Quest.
Dragon Hunter would be hard. Dragon Quest,
Just put in
maybe.
slime.
Yeah. The
He's
slime
like-
would...
He licks you to death. with his tongue.
But anyway, there are so many characters that would fit into Smash. We've talked about quite a few of them. So, I mean, there are a lot of features that could be added to Smash Bros, especially in offline tournament mode, and lots of other cool little things that could just make the game better.
Yeah.
It's already fantastic. I love playing it to death. I know you guys do too. But it's Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. We're going to end the discussion here. We hope that you enjoyed our discussion on Smash Bros. And some of the news that we talked about. We have a website officially up and running now. It's virtualboys.xyz. You can check us out on SoundCloud. The link's on the website. We are on iTunes, so you can subscribe to us there. And we have a Facebook and Twitter page. Again, the links are on the website. Thanks for listening to us and supporting us, and we hope that you really enjoyed it. This is us signing out. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
See you later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Done.
Bye.